Hello folks, this is Benny Minister, and welcome back to another Let's Play of Crusader King's Deus Vult. A couple updates with myself. I'm sorry my uploads have not been very quick as of late. I am back in college. I am taking, if you guys did not know, I'm actually taking 3D animation, although I'm trying to improve my 3D modeling skills more than my animation skills. I'm having a lot less time to record, and I hope you guys can bear with me until I'm out of here. Other than that, we were going to be continuing our playthrough of we were going to be continuing our playthrough of the Kingdom of Navarra. I'll see you guys in game. Alright, here we are, folks. I'm gonna have to tell you, since it's been so long since I've touched this game, I'm not quite sure what I was planning. We can see that the King of Leon is indeed papal controller at this point, and our usual, we end our scenario December 30th, 1452. So, a good long time, 300 years-ish of play. I don't think we were at war, but I'm not going to be for certain. Oh, and, if you guys see me mess up, I've been playing a lot of EU3 recently, just single player, and I'm a little bit, spoiled for controls and such. Just gonna pause the game there, and let's check if what's happening. I don't think we're at war with anyone. Just gonna check that. Oh, fraps. Settle down. You don't like me scrolling across the world. Yeah. No wars for us. Just give me a second, folks. I'm gonna check why fraps is so laggy. Oh, welcome back. I couldn't exactly tell, so I'm guessing it was just switching over videos, but, anyway. It looks like we had something happen, Roselio. If I think I remember, it was because one of our little, counts decided it was a good idea to rise up against us. Not a very smart move. Not when I'm much bigger than they are. I don't know what my plans are right now. I think I'm going to try and slowly crush my other competitor for the Iberian Peninsula, Leon here. I don't know if I have any claims currently on him. We do have claims on... no, I think these are all claims against my own courtiers. But I can't be certain. I don't think he has any dukes left except for the one in Fez, which is his son, if I'm right. Yeah, his son. Count of Elarif, that one province there. I'm not going to take that one, he's just going to be released. Oh, also, I had some questions posed to me in private message here on YouTube, asking me, as a vassal, what you should do to kind of gain land. Well, as a vassal, your liege has a lot of control over you. He can dictate peace treaties if he's in the same war as you, and such things, or force you into going into war. One of the questions was, if I refuse his call to arms, what will happen? Well, literally that will mean he will get a claim on one of my titles, be it a count title or a duke title, and it really doesn't quite matter. It depends on your king. Most of them won't go after you right away, but when you separate, it'll give them a good excuse for taking back your provinces. Also, if he asks you, and you choose to actually go and say, yes, you can field my troops, you might want to go into the treasury screen here, make sure your army upkeep is 0. Because this will mean that your count, or your king, your liege, will be paying for your troops instead of you as the small count. That'll usually bankrupt you if you're not careful. Another thing was posed too. If I take a province and I refuse a peace treaty with them, I sometimes go right into peace. Why? Well, your liege gets to dictate any peace treaty that you are in, if he is also in the same war. See how, like, it's told me in this game, oh, your vassal's been attacked, do you want to rally to support them? I can say no. No, I don't. That same thing can happen. If you really want to check, once you've gone into war, wait a little while and check to see if your liege is at war with them as well. If they're not, you don't have to worry as much, because they probably will not make a separate peace treaty. Also, if you want to play a very loyal vassal, you can do this by grabbing land and expanding, much like I did in the start, by conquering vassals who were disloyal and expanding your own grouping. But the king will actually bestow titles, and I believe there's a whole bunch of events to do with that, but I usually don't because I prefer to be independent. So you guys enjoy your games. You're not going to have a perfect playthrough in this game. It's a hard one to get hold of right away, but once you've got it, you'll enjoy the game. Anyways, let's start. Oh, I hit the spacebar there. I'm so used to playing EU3. Let's just hit and get things started. And there we go again. Our ruler is excommunicated. That's lovely. Scotland wants a treaty with us. Well, we have no allies, so we'll accept Scotland. And a new realm. We have the county of Messina. Okay. There's a bunch of independent things down here. And we have the chiefdom of Moscova. Good. Russian pagans. Normans. Anyway. Excommunication. Great. Just what I needed. And I was doing so great with the Pope, too. I'm just going to make sure my menu settings are correct speed, because I didn't check that. Yep. Extremely fast and yearly autosave. Good. Oh. Oh, and music volume 5, which is still loud, at least to me. Public separation from the grace of God is causing severe problems with law and order in your realm. Well, we have already got -2 stability, but that's going to bankrupt us, so I'm going to take the stability hit and hope to dearest goodness that we get recommunicated or something. Duke of Barcelona and the Alfonso Duke of Porto. Oh, we're also paying for these. I want to get rid of them. There we go. Now we actually got some decent income. Let's see. Catholic. You can't build anything. Burgos can't build anything. I'm not going to even build any. Ooh. Glassworks in our capital. Why not? It'll give us... oh, I can't see it now because it's building. Character thinks about faith. My faith is overrated. Oh, what would happen? He gained skeptical? Oh, that's a good person to have skeptical on. He didn't gain skeptical though. That intrigue bonus would have been nice. Good, a monastery. You know, I don't even know Leon. Yeah, this is why it's good to actually have good piety. I'm actually gaining piety. I'm a positive piety because of that monastery. Send this child, Del Carnato. Is he related to us in any way? No, let's send him to court. Why not? He's an Italian Catholic. Okay, so I guess this was an Italian count who fled here. Oh, that was another question posed to me. How do you keep track of all these court members, and there's any way to thin them down? Well, you can always go and assassinate them. Like, I mean, that's possible. But assassinations, as I said, are hit or miss in this game. So, not quite sure. Other than that, you just have to survive them, basically. Don't put them as your advisors if they have bad loyalty towards you, and so on and so forth. Such. Who's your loved one? Okay, it's your spouse. We're gonna try and make it work regardless. Good. You know, you love your spouse. Okay. I want to once not be excommunicated at the court. Okay. But since these guys were stupid enough to go and excommunicate us, I think I am going to try and grab some titles of theirs. Oh, if not for this tarnished reputation. For every title I grab, more bad things happening. 3.1. Way too high. Why did Leon have to be the vassal? Okay, you want to permanently retire? You're crappy? Sure. Enrique de Calmont? You go and retire then. Love how we have some really good children, it looks like, except for Hair Lip there. Not bad. Not gonna hurt him for a Hair Lip. Do we have any who are Basque? I'm really still hoping to turn to Basque, except it seems to only be my female children who turn Basque. So you never know. Oh, and I still keep forgetting to show you guys. I'm not sure how to capture it just yet, but I've done the oh, I don't know what I did to him. Martial education, that's okay. But I've plotted every person who's been related to our main starting character. Vizcaya, huh? Vizcaya. Or oh, and I've also been corrected on how I'm pronouncing some of these, like Roya instead of Roja, and LL, where was it? Yidia. Like, if you guys have ever been to Southern California, there's Yano and Yarmo, which are both LL. Oh. Now I've forgotten where that Thieves Guild was. Ooh, excellent to remember. Let's build a library here. And can we build anywhere else? Jaffa? No. Jaka. There's probably going to be some situations where it's a hard C or a light C and I'm not getting it right. I expect I'll be fighting my vassals again. Pleased with our fair rule. Who's pleased? Duke of Leon. Good. Let's see who our most loyal vassals are. Alfrec de Barcelona. Pedro Jimenez. Misogynes. Misogynes? Really? Oh, by the way, if it has no ending name, I'm thinking that means that they come from a non-royal line. I don't know if that has anything